Hi, I am Kate Thompson-Duwe. I am a happily married mother of 3. I live in Cape Town. I have been a very busy career woman for the last few decades. I've recently taken a step away from that life, and I am now focusing on building a social media community under the handle Mudra. And I wanted to introduce myself and give you a little bit more info about who I am and what I'm trying to do here, because during the course of my life thus far, I feel like I've learned a lot of lessons, and I would love to share those lessons with people that I care about. I also feel like we have an innate need at the moment to really rely on each other and form communities, because I think that we are facing an epidemic of real loneliness. And when we sort of share the load and rely on people that are facing similar issues as us, it really makes life a lot easier. I'm here because I really believe in wellness and celebrating aging. I don't believe that wellness is just green smoothies and training, although those are a very big part of my life. But I have been through phases in my life of extreme behaviors, and while they may have worked for me then, I've reached the stage now that I understand that balance, and especially balance with a focus on joy, is key to aging well and being happy. I recently turned 50, and when I did, I had a lot of people in my network ask me, what my secrets are, and I really think that it is all about that balance. I think I was doing it previously without even realizing it. I'm married to someone that's very big in the Cape Town, or South African rather, entertainment industry. He throws enormous festivals and events. He's a DJ. We've got, a big focus on music in our family with our kids as well. And we've always had a big focus on, parties and having fun and everything, as well as the green smoothies and the exercise. And I genuinely believe that that's key to aging well and aging happy and not being scared of aging. At 50, I really feel younger and stronger and more content than I did in my 30s. I really do. I'm not just saying that for the sake of this. I feel like I'm at a place where I'm content with who I am. I've accepted who I am. I've accepted the flaws. I celebrate the good parts, and I'm proud of them. And I also don't obsess over the things that I can't change. I don't believe that this is really because of luck that I find myself in a space of happiness and contentment, and that I feel good with the life that I've created. I feel like it's because of the consistent focus that I've put on creating this life. I may have had too much of a focus on different elements at one time. There was a long time that I was way too focused on work, and it was causing me a lot of stress in other parts of my life. There have been times that I've been too focused on training. There have been times that I've been too focused on partying. But I feel like when I try and shift the balance and make it more of an even focus, it really works very well for me. And so I think consistency is key in everything. And, I think that it's also got to be about being open to trying new things. So I try, I find that makes me feel like I have a youthful approach to life. I'm open to new experiences and new therapies and new treatments for wellness. And I think that because of that, it keeps me curious. And also I have a major obsession with gratitude. I really am very big on waking up and being grateful every day. Every day when I find myself on my yoga mat, I start with a gratitude mantra. I end with a gratitude mantra. I'm just, grateful for the things that I have. Looking now in hindsight for when I didn't have those things, and realizing how lucky I am to have everything that I have in my life. And I really want to try and share these things. It's Mama Mudra is kind of part lifestyle brand, part community, and I want to talk about everything: health, wellness, fitness, training, nutrition, peptides, biohacking therapies. But I also want to talk about motherhood and family and friendships. And I want to talk about community most of all. I'd like this to evolve into a space where we can actually start doing things in real life as well. I'd love to offer downloadable protocols, things like that. I'd love to also introduce my network of experts that I've worked with for many years to the people that are interested in hearing more about them and meeting them virtually or in real life. And again, I think it's just really about knowing that there is a space filled with people that are probably going through very similar to things that you're going through or have gone through or may look like you're going to go through in the future. And there's support in that knowledge. So I think that, why I want you to join me on this journey is that I really want to build something meaningful here. I don't want this just to be a platform of me talking about myself. I want it to be a platform that we're actually learning and growing together and celebrating each other and celebrating life, because I think that life deserves to be celebrated. There's so many people that have theirs cut short. So those of us that are lucky enough to be here and to be strong and positive, let's celebrate it, and let's just be joyful that we have these opportunities.